Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are looking at a home design solution that has literally been hiding in plain sight. I mean, if you're looking to completely transform your living space, but, without adding yet another tedious chore to your daily routine, well, you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to explore a fascinatingly simple yet super powerful design concept, the incredibly resilient beauty of the rubber plant.
Okay, let's dive into this. It's great to have a rubber plant in a drawing room. Now, really notice the specific placement here. We aren't talking about something tucked away in some humid greenhouse or, crammed onto a tiny kitchen windowsill. No, this is right in the main living space, the exact area where you entertain your guests, where you relax, and where you spend your most valued downtime. We are taking this greenery and planting it right in the heart of the home, giving it this primary, almost foundational role in setting the room's entire vibe.
And this naturally brings us to a really interesting design concept, the aesthetic hook. So often, we just kind of treat houseplants as afterthoughts, right? Like, oh, just stick a little green thing on a shelf to fill an empty corner. But the rubber plant, it totally pushes us to view indoor greenery differently. It acts as an immediate design upgrade. It isn't just barely surviving in your space, it's actively enhancing the overall aesthetic. It literally shifts the entire energy of your main living area just by sitting there.
So how does it do that? Well, the magic really comes down to its specific physical attributes. As our source puts it, its big, glossy leaves add the beauty of the home. It's that exact combination, being big, which provides substantial visual weight and, real structure to a room, and being glossy, meaning it catches the ambient light and creates this incredibly dynamic, polished look. These specific defining features are exactly what directly elevate the beauty of the whole home environment.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is, well, just look at it. Big, glossy leaves. Let's actually just sit with the impact of those three words for a second. When you're putting together a room, you're always on the hunt for statement pieces, right? You want objects that command attention and provide real character, but without creating a bunch of visual clutter. Well, these leaves do exactly that, all on their own. The sheer visual impact of these thick, reflective surfaces provides a sophisticated, almost architectural element to your drawing room. Honestly, it's like having a natural, living sculpture right in your house.
And this brilliantly illustrates the central paradox and, really, the true magic of the rubber plant. On one hand, you get an incredibly high aesthetic reward. It, quote, remains green for a long time, giving you this lasting, vibrant pop of color. But then, contrast that with the shockingly low maintenance required to actually keep it that way. Just light, and a little water. That's it. You are getting the absolute maximum visual output for practically minimal effort. It's a total game changer.
Let's look a little closer at that promise of longevity. Remains green for a long time. There is something so incredibly reassuring about that, isn't there? Because let's be honest, cultivating a beautiful home can sometimes feel like an endless, exhausting chore, especially when you're dealing with, say, fragile decor or those finicky plants that just seem to wilt the very second you look away. But home beauty doesn't have to be a fleeting, stressful obligation. With this, it can be enduring. It can be resilient. It is totally reliable.
So what is the actual cost of this lasting beauty? The care equation is incredibly minimalist. Light, and a little water. Period. It is a wonderfully simple formula. You don't need any complex watering schedules, you don't need expensive plant foods, and you definitely don't need to stress over exact measurements just to sustain this massive visual reward. The required input from you is almost zero. Just light, and a little water, and you are good to go.
Which brings us to our ultimate takeaway from today's explainer. We've just seen exactly how you can elevate your main living area with practically zero stress and minimal care. So I have to ask you, is your drawing room ready for big glossy leaves? Seriously, take a look around your own space right now. Think about how this perfectly balanced equation of high-impact greenery and low-effort care could instantly benefit your home. Thank you so much for focusing in with me today, and hey, keep exploring the brilliant simplicity out there in the world around you.